of a great rabbi from Yemen, originally from the capital of Yemen, Sana'a. Originally, he's a very, very great rabbi. He, later on would actually move to Jerusalem, which I'm going to speak about in more details. His name was Rabbi Yichieh Zarum. He was a great rabbi, born in English year 1842 and passed away later on in March 29th, 1917, on Vav Nisan, respectively. Over here, it's his Hilula. We are 107 years at the time of recording this since he passed away. Very, very interesting. Many things can be related within regards to the great Chacham. He was part of a wave of immigrants within the land as part of that move from actual Yemen to Jerusalem. This was called the Aliyat Ale Betamar, which was this was very much where many people from the Yemenite territories actually from Yemen actually moved around the year 1881. There was a wave of immigrants known as Aliyah Rishonah at that stage in time that actually moved to Jerusalem. They took the courage and took the steps actually to move to Jerusalem. In Yemen anyway, he learned a lot of great Torah. He actually learned under the instruction of Rabbi Yichieh Kapach, and that a great rabbi who I've spoken about before, one of the great rabbis of Yemen also, and also Harav Aharon HaKohen. Also, these were great rabbis over there. And for Parnasah, while he was earning a living as a sofer, would write mezuzot, Sifrei Torah, and many great different Kodesh-related items. But be that as it may, he would actually eventually make Aliyah to Israel along with this first wave of immigrants from Yemen, along with also he had a great rabbi, Rabbi Salam Z'tl, also who was a really great rabbi, also needs to be pointed out, who knew a lot of the Torah and the whole of the Rambam. Also, these were great rabbanim over there, and they moved to Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, there were some hardships over there. There wasn't much food. There was a lot of poverty going on there at that stage in time. And he was working there. He was a part of the Bet Din also. It was obviously because he was a Dayan, qualified Dayan also, and a very great rabbi over there. He would a lot of the realms in regards to software work, in regards to writing the Zazot, and many of the great things over there. Actually, interesting that there was a lot of Yemenite communities that were being set up there, but he was, as well as being part of the Yemenite community where he would teach also, he was very much integrated within the Sephardic community also over there. He was working with regards to many of the Sephardic synagogues and was very well respected among all the various denominations at that point in time in Israel. It's actually interesting. There was yeshiva in a Yemenite yeshiva at the time, very prosperous one called Yeshivat Torat Moshe in Jerusalem at that stage in time. But he was also very much integrated within regards to the Sephardi community in general over there also, and was teaching there and was working there in all his dealings. I think it was based in the old city of Jerusalem over there. And it's actually interesting, he was actually, as well as he was teaching everything to do with the Stam, Sifrei Torah, Tefillin, Mezuzot, categories, how to write it, and he was a master within regards to it. He was also, one of his students famously was a great rabbi who became a chief rabbi of Israel, Harav Ben Tzion Meir Chai Uziel, also, who would later on become the first of the chief rabbis of Israel also. He was really great rabbi. He was, and all spoke of the highest praise Hacham Uziel did of Rabbi Zarum, respectively. That's how great he was. And he passed away, I believe, in the English year 1907 on Vav and Nisan, respectively. That would have been, I believe it was in the English date, the 29th of March in 1917. He was buried in Har HaZeitim in Jerusalem, but there was, because of obviously huge amounts of anti-Semitism at a later stage, the Jordanians at one stage would actually try and ruin a lot of the cemeteries in Har HaZeitim, but I believe in the year 2010 they were able to restore part of the plots which had been desecrated in Jerusalem at that point in time. And he was one of the great rabbis being in Jerusalem and also of Yemen. Also, as I related before inside the video, I very much recommend everyone to watch the video I did of Rabbi Yichieh Zarum. It was a time period where there was differences within regards to the Yemenite Torah learning, what was going to be taught in the yeshivot, in the various schools at that point in time. I would very much recommend to watch the video of Rabbi Yichieh Zarum. But very, very interesting. There were so many great Rabbanim that came from Yemen over the last 200 years, even more. It's very, very interesting. I strongly recommend everyone to research within regards to Yemenite Jewry as a general topic, and the great Rabbanim from Yemen also, because the heritage that came from these communities was second to none. And many people, many of the Rabbanim nowadays would say that, let's say for example, the way we daven, the way we pronounce in the tefillot, it's the closest, some people will say, of accuracy of what it was from the times of the Torah is actually coming from the Yemenite communities itself respectively. But the minhagim are some of the most wonderful minhagim and come from the Yemenite Jewry. And I really very much recommend everyone to research more on it. And Yetzis Hilula here on Vav Nisan. Please light candles in the memory of the great Rabbi Yichieh Zarum. And please don't forget to watch over all the previous videos I've done. We're already making fantastic achievements. We've already done 160 videos on the Great Oriental Rabbanim. Hopefully, Bezrat Hashem, many, many more. And wishing you all a good day here from Israel. And I hope this was informative. And please, always, I want to hear feedback within regards to the videos. And please don't forget to share it and subscribe to the channel also. So wishing you well. And wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom in advance, because I'm recording this here on Thursday. And Chag Sameach for a week and a half time, where we actually can enter the festival of Pesach. So take care and have a great day.